These buzzing honeybees,
So you can see all that brood on there and everything.
and their billions of bee friends, are responsible for 1/3 of everything we eat. They're a critical part of our ecosystem, but too many are dying, and that has beekeepers worried.
It definitely has its challenges.
David Dance has been working with bees for years. He has hives all over eastern Idaho and is the co-owner of Rocky Mountain Honey.
We suffer bee losses. 25% is an average, and then we've suffered losses as high as 50%.
That may not seem like a big deal, but imagine if a cattle farmer lost 25 to 50% of his herd every year. It hurts, and Dance and his workers are constantly trying to come up with ways to keep their bees alive.
Everybody sprays their crops, which we certainly don't blame them. I would too if I had a crop, but we do run into a lack of forage for the bees and overall good nutrition for the bees.
Between 2015 and 2016, beekeepers across the United States lost 44% of their colonies. One of the biggest problems, the varroa mite, a tiny lethal parasite that spreads easily between colonies.
That's the size of a pinhead that attaches itself to the bee and actually sucks the bee's blood.
If you think about all the food you eat, all of the good stuff you can thank bees for, and these bees stay pretty busy. At the beginning of the year, they're in California where they help pollinate almonds. Then they go to Washington where they help pollinate apples, and then back home here to eastern Idaho.
Each hive has one queen, and she puts off a pheromone. So every day the worker bees will go out, forage for nectar or pollen. Because of her pheromone, her smell, they return.
There are simple things you can do to help keep the bee population in eastern Idaho healthy. Plant herbs, wildflowers, bushes, and fruit trees in your yard. Buy honey from local beekeepers, and be mindful of when you spray pesticides.
You're not spraying in the middle of bloom when bees are out in the flowers. You want to spray when it's the evening when the bees are not active. You want to maybe spray at certain times of the year.
And if a honeybee is buzzing near you, don't swat. Leave it alone because it may be on its way to pollinating one of your favorite foods.
A bee is not interested in you at all. They're only going to get mad if you start swatting at them, so just stand still.
In Jefferson County, Nate Eaton, EastIdahoNews.com.